Fuck it. We'll do it with the camera off this time. Whoopsie daisy. At least I didn't fuck it up again. Not that it's necessarily that, but apparently some people enjoy the camera on. I don't. That's not what show's about. The show's about me talking. You listening, commenting in the chat, making life good for me, making life good for you. It's quite the little circle that we have. Hello, Q's Queen. Hello, Hen. Hello, Janie Davis. Only got a couple people here. It's 9:30 at night. I got a little bit of a cold. Something going on. I got a stuffy nose from going out hunting this morning. Didn't see a single fucking thing. Again. Surprise, surprise. Would have never guessed that. It only seems to happen more frequently than not. Anyway, yes, Jenny. It's the circle jerk of YouTube. That's not a YouTube symbol, but it might as well be. It might as well be. How am I? Well, I just let you know I got a little bit of a cold, so probably not doing a super long show tonight. And I gotta work in the morning. I don't know what the hell I'm doing exactly. He said I'm putting a bunch of pieces together for maple syrup collecting, or maple sap collecting. Gets turned into syrup. Whatever, not the point. The point is, I got a stuffy fucking nose, and I don't think I'm going to be able to continue to talk all by myself. I'm going to put my earbuds in now, guy. I wasn't expecting any putzes here.
Well, hello there.
Was that supposed to be Sean Connery?
No, that was my terrible Ian McGregor.
Okay.
I am no Stig. God, that was the one thing I miss. Stig did well.
That will not get me hyped for the new show that he has coming.
Yes, I failed you, Ian McGregor. If you ever listen to us someday in the future, I hope this doesn't ruin your chances for you to come on to my show.
Dude, I am actually glad that you're here because I have a question for you, and why not just fucking do it live and have the conversation about it, right?
Sure.
I saw a commercial, another commercial for the Book of Boba Fett, and I know that you're not on a Disney cleanse anymore because you saw Shang-Chi. Are you gonna watch this show, guy?
I am
You already broke the
torn.
picket line. You already broke the fucking picket line. Just watch the show.
I'm torn because, yeah, I saw Shang-Chi, but that was different. I had a cause for that. And the cause was the Eternal suck dick, like I predicted, and Shang-Chi won, like I predicted. So I've already done my cause, and it was enjoyable. These Disney ventures are too 50-50 for me. Although I will say I have broken my rule other time. I'm like a really bad alcoholic falling off the bandwagon.
Hello, Rose. Yes, you are. What was the other time? I don't recall what the other time was.
That's because I didn't tell you I did actually watch Hawkeye. And not
Oh,
only did
oh!
not only did I
Yeah,
watch
we can
it,
talk about fuck. You watched both episodes?
yeah, I watched the first two, and I gotta say, I really enjoy it.
Oh my god. I enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to, and that was already a high bar to reach. I don't know what it is about the show. I'm sure people are going to be like, oh, female Hawkeye. I don't. Did you see female Hawkeye?
Yeah, and
Like,
I gotta
like with
say,
your, like, did you see her with your eyeballs?
yes, and I have to say, this is perfect casting. You know what I thought of, and I think why this hooked me. When I first saw the trailer, I got the feels of like Die Hard, and then I watched it, and it reaffirmed the vibes of Die Hard that I got, only if Bruce Willis was given a female counterpart who riffs with them just as well as they do. Like, I think their chemistry is perfect. So even if the show sucks, Jeremy Renner and Haley Steinfeld are really good together. They're really fantastic. Like, if you don't care nothing about Hawkeye, the one reason to watch is their two interactions, because it was like they were made to be on screen together. They have Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson level chemistry. I'm just going to say it. They're like that kind of a pairing.
Um, I'm not going to tell you that you have to watch the Mighty Ducks Game Changers, considering Emilio Estevez is no longer on the show.
I know. I considered it after I started watching it, but then I was like, no, because now I'm going to get invested, and then I'm going to want to see him in season 2, and he's not going to be there, and I'm going to be pissed off. And it's just a waste of time for me now, because there's inevitably a cliffhanger that we won't ever get a resolution on, because Disney fucking sucks. And that's my issue.
No. He totally had sex with Lauren Graham.
I mean, yeah, who wouldn't, though? I'm just saying.
I don't know. Weirdos.
Yeah, score one for the Ducks, literally, I guess.
Hawkeye is Janie's number 2 Avenger, and she's gonna get around to watching the show sometime in, I don't know, probably 2025.
Yeah, like, seriously, you guys know how I feel about Marvel, but I'm not gonna lie, like, the really weird, obscure stuff has been good. Like, I mean, Shang-Chi came out of nowhere. No, I predicted it. I'm just taking full credit for that movie's success, by the way, because I said for fucking months to people it was going to do well, and they're like, no, Shang-Chi, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to go a step further. If we weren't in pandemic times, it'd be $1 billion. I fucking call it. It'd be $1 billion.
Duh.
Easy.
Of course it would be.
Yeah, it would have been $1 billion movie. It got.
Good morning, Christine.
If there was a movie that definitely suffered from the pandemic, besides all these other movies who claim that, the movie that definitely suffered was Shang-Chi, #Justice for Shang-Chi. That's all I got to say. But it made its money back, and it made a profit. And where's Eternal sitting? Oh, yeah, it's going to be like a $200 million flop, and it deserves it because it was fucking horrendous. And I don't just mean the diversity. I just mean it was boring as fuck. Just a boring movie.
No, I would have been right on board with you that if it wasn't an endemic, because it's not a pandemic anymore, it's never ending. Hello, Rebecca. It would have easily crossed $1 billion. Fuck, it probably would have came close to breaking some type of Chinese record as long as they let it out there.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, domestically, it did gangbusters, and it didn't even get a Chinese release, which tells me if it would have got that release and we weren't in the middle of this, like, I think it would have been a much bigger hit. I mean, and being realistically fair, I wouldn't probably say $1 billion, but I'd say like Black Panther level box office, the 9s, the 8s, somewhere in there. It definitely would have been in the upper tier of Marvel films, because it's really surprisly good. And then
giant fucking heroin analogy.
yeah. And then Marvel pulls a DC, which stopped copying us. They released the Eternals. Marvel, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you release Shang-Chi, you beat all the odds, because there were a lot of people, PB, that didn't believe my statements that this thing was going to be the greatest. that was going to rival me. And okay, I'll give Perp credit. Me and Perp said this movie was going to be huge.
When did I say that Shang-Chi wasn't going to be huge?
We had a bet, sir, and I am not.
What?
I am not. Yes, and I am. And you cannot use pandemic for this because if I remember correctly, I argued with both of you and said this movie was going to be $1 billion, and Perp was like Shang-Hu, and you were like, "Oh no,
Oh, it
I
was
don't see
never
a
going to
barrel
make
on."
$1 billion because it's fucking pandemic world.
I mean, like, but we had this running before the pandemic, so I think I still should get credit for that.
Okay, so then I owe you and Perp owes me because Black Widow did better than Wonder Woman 84. That was just a relative bet. Speak of
Perp,
the devil.
don't play that. You know what you said. I see you in the comics, sir. You know what you said.
What's up, Perp?
You're all like, oh, who Shang-Chi? Shang-Hu? Like, and I told you all, I said this is going to be huge because everybody likes a hero that reminds them of Bruce Lee.
Is that true?
I mean, yeah, come on. I mean, who doesn't like a hero that was specifically
This is
created?
hurtful. This is hurtful.
Yeah, he knows. Thank you, Janie. He knows. Thank you, guys. He knows that
I
had this
don't
not been
care.
pandemic.
I don't care. I'm sorry to cut you off. I don't care how terrible the movie was compared to it. The bet was about the money, and it made more at the box office. Period.
I mean, yeah, Perp. You can't get out of that one. He
I
did.
didn't say which movie was going to be better. I said Black Widow is going to make more money.
Yeah, like you said that. I remember those arguments specifically.
Typical
Typical
white
white.
pig and a black man's credit. Damn it, Zod.
Oh my god, he went there. He pulled the race card. Bravo, sir. Bravo.
So apparently Rebecca is ignoring all of us. Oh wait, she's
I
just away
mean,
from her laptop.
I mean, but no, like
That's how you ignore people, though, right? If you remove yourself from the communication device, you would be in turn ignoring everybody on the other side.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much how that would work.
I never said it was intentional. I just said it's what was happening.
And good morning, Christine. How are you? How do I pay attention more to your chat?
Because you're not necessarily thinking about where to take the conversation next, I guess. I feel like it's easier to pay attention to the chat when you're not the host.
Oh yeah, it is, especially when I have like 11 of you on a panel and we started with just like 4 of us, and then you wake up and there's like 11 people.
No, you just had a couple extras that showed up while I was taking a break in the middle of the stream. That's all. It was just a break.
He had a bug in his eye and he was trying to suffocate it.
That's right. I had one in both eyes.
So let me just ask you, PB. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, but did Hawkeye remind you of Die Hard? Because that's what I think about. It's got the Christmas theme. You've got
It did the Christmas theme, and I was like, finally, a worthy sequel to Iron Man 3.
I mean, I just thought, oh, this is the sequel to Die Hard we should have got.
I mean, now that you say it, Die Hard just happened to be on the TV last night, I think it was. It was either last night or the night before. So I watched, I don't know, half hour of it or so. Anyway, It totally gives you those slight vibes of Die Hard because of the season it's in, one, and the physical location it's in, being that they're around a bunch of tall buildings, like in Die
Yeah,
Hard.
yeah, and there's jumping from the buildings and shooting and Christmas. I mean, these are all hallmarks of Die Hard.
I'm trying not to spoil anything important because I know some people here aren't going to get around to watching it for a couple years.
Yeah. I'm trying to gingerly talk around. Like, you know how hard it is for me. I
Dude, it
accidentally
was
spoil
it
shit.
was great. I almost gave it 5 stars out of 5 stars.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe I'm saying this since Endgame, but um, this show is if it like I want like more episodes to really judge. Like with Dexter. That's why I haven't made a review. I wanted to get to
Ooh,
like 3 or 4.
Dexter.
Oh yeah, I'm on 3 or 4. My review's coming out. I wanted to just see how the flow of the show goes. So I like to give it at least 3 episodes. But right now, with Hawkeye, where it stands, I'm not gonna lie, I'm in like solid 8, maybe 9 territory.
Interesting.
Yeah, and
If I compared the first 2 episodes of Hawkeye to the first 2 episodes of Loki, Loki's still better.
see, I I would agree, but Loki for me has the issue. Yeah, first 2 episodes, right? Wise Loki had an interesting hook because you didn't know where it was going, and then it went off the rails for me at the ending. But Hawkeye is how do I put it? There's a mystery, so it's more of a real world mystery. It's more grounded, and it's got me more intrigued because there's like a human element to it. It feels like there's like, oh, what's going on, and with things and stuff, and character
Wait,
motivations. God, just
you
watch
see,
it, people.
okay, I will give Hawkeye credit for having one of the most inventive intro credit scenes I've ever seen anywhere.
Yes,
It
yes.
told, it told
I
a
will.
whole story all by itself.
It did. It did. I gotta say. I have to say this to me right now. And once again, it could go off of a cliff. But okay, for me, I don't give a shit what anyone says. WandaVision, those first episodes really hooked me. I love that show. I even love the ending. I don't care what anyone says. But for me, this brought me back to how I hoped the MCU would have been with WandaVision. Because for however you hate that show, at least they had the balls to do something different. And this feels like that. They're doing a character that's not really based in the supernatural or like, I don't know, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, the Captain
No,
America kind of side. He's
he's
just a normal guy.
he's just the world's greatest archer.
Yeah. His
You're
only
supposed to
superpower.
you were supposed to laugh at that guy because I said
No,
that he was the world's greatest archer. He was.
no, because I was gonna follow that up with all he really does is shoot well. Like, that's his power. He doesn't like he's he's a really good shot and he's great at delivering sarcasm. Like nobody else on the team delivers better sarcasm than man.
What the hell is this crap? I
I
couldn't
couldn't
get through
get
the
through the
first
first
episode
episode.
of WandaVision because of the awesomeness that they were making fun of a sitcom. That's
Because of
just
the
half the
crap.
show. It's just half the show.
Damn
Get
it,
the episode.
Janie Davis. Do you
Whatever. The
realize
story totally twists. You got. Oh my god.
do you realize like the brilliance of that show, and I think why it was a hit or miss, is if you lived in the time era of those television shows, it works very well. uh are you ready for the final of Chucky? Yes, I was born ready.
Yeah. Like I'm ready for anything that has Jennifer Tilly in it.
Like that show is on a whole different level. Like, that show should not work. I was nervous, and the
Very.
director and the director said, Zod, don't you worry, buddy. I'm gonna make good television.
Does the director have black fur around his eyes?
Yes, you know all of my best
Does he
sources.
have a striped tail?
He does, and
Did you
you know,
hand him a gun and tell him to go do crime?
I did. Most people don't know.
I
Half
knew
of
it.
my world domination plan involves raccoons. Good luck. They're sneaky. Look at their eyes. They look like little burglars.
I have never watched all of Die Hard in one sitting. I've watched the others, and I like the airport one and the gay one. So much rage, and they haven't even read the Die Hard comment. I had to make sure I did those comments in order.
Hey, look.
What the fuck is happening? Why are you
Like,
watching MCU shows, but you ain't watching all MCU? What is wrong with you people?
no, I understand that. Like, after a bit in Loki, I fell off and only watched the final because I wasn't really feeling it.
Oh, Loki is the best
The
one so far.
The Falcon and Winter Soldier it was not that great, except for my favorite scene. Like, it has
Yeah, I
one of the
know.
best
Dancing
scenes.
Zemo.
Uh, yeah, I mean, that was, I'll never get that out of my head. But the best scene in the MCU was Bucky on the couch talking about his issues. Greatest MCU moment right there.
Okay.
The rest of it.
I did exactly what you told me, Doc.
Like, that was priceless. The rest of the series was kind of
I may have to go back and watch it. How long does it take to watch the entire MCU now? Like, these shows have really expanded the watch time.
yeah, it takes a minute. That's why I was like, I'm really selective with these shows because, like,
They're all connected. You can't be selective. Watch all of it.
What if, let's hope to God that's not going to be.
Especially if you think the worst show is the best show.
Like, yeah, I know WandaVision's directly connected. Because
Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Where was I going next? Right here.
So I just want to throw it out here, PB, because I love getting your wrong answers on this. Spider-Man makes $1 billion?
Yeah, that's the wrong question. I'm gonna leave this up here for a moment. We're gonna come back to this. Oh god. Spider-Man makes $1 billion. It depends on if it's true.
I think it's going to make $1 billion. That's why I didn't pose it as a question. That's just a statement. This Spider-Man's going to make $1 billion. I call it in pandemic times.
It depends on if the other Spider-Men are in it. If they are, it will. If they are not, it will not.
Dude, you have Willem Dafoe as Hobgoblin. Bam, $1 billion.
He's Green Goblin, FYI.
Okay, Green Goblin. Whatever. He's still a classic villain. You have classic Doc Ock, and
yeah, but then
I don't know why Jamie Foxx. Yeah, that's that was a weird choice. But yeah,
right?
Yeah, original Sandman. You know what was funny? I was just thinking about this, and someone brought this up as a good point, right? So Doctor Strange says everyone in their universe died. And I was like, bullshit, Doctor Strange. Bullshit. Sandman did not die. He lived. He was actually one of the few Raimi villains who lived in their universe. So you're gonna ask Spider-Man to kill a guy who actually lives in his universe? Like
For
he
sure.
got away. He
He's a
didn't.
villain.
He didn't die.
What's up,
I
Shelly?
mean, hey, to answer Kristen's character, Christine's question. Wow,
I
that took
never
a
seen
couple of takes.
Vikings. I never seen Vikings.
I have the whole series. It is masterful till about the ending. Did not like the ending, but the rest of the show is pretty good.
Murder? I heard something about a sword battle and a kid gets killed. So I looked it up and I was like, this is the brutal thing that happened? This is some bullshit.
Oh man, no, you gotta watch. That's nothing. Like, dude, so much fucked up shit happens in that show. Like, there are far worse scenes and some pretty funny, satisfying scenes. But yeah, the Vikings did not fuck around. Like, they don't pull punches in that show. That show has like Sopranos level carnage for a historical drama.
So you saw Vikings. Did you see Norsemen?
Actually, no. A lot of people asked me to watch that. I did not.
Holy fuck. How can you have seen Vikings but not Norsemen? What the hell, guy?
Because currently Billions came back, Dexter came back, some new anime dropped on Netflix that I've been watching, which by the way, watch Arcane, everybody.
I got a question for you. You been watching Young Justice?
No.
What the hell?
I know. I am so far behind on everything. Like, I have literally been catching up to everything because getting a promotion sucks.
Are you up to date on the other Titans and Doom Patrol?
I finished Titans. I am waiting for Doom Patrol to be completely done.
At least Doom Patrol is completely done.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I normally wait. Like certain shows, I want to watch like all right. You know what I mean? Like I want to watch it all right away and not have to wait.
I want to get some background music that sounds like the end credit music from Doom Patrol.
Oh yeah, they got a stellar soundtrack.
It's great.
Yes, I am in a car. That's why it sounds like it. If you guys don't know, currently, as always, I'm working and I'm in my car.
Where does it say that? I don't see anything. Oh, there it is.
So, yeah.
Good ear. Good ear. Hey,
Yes, I've already watched Red Notice twice. Brilliant
I saw
movie.
the second half of it because it was on at a friend's house when I got there, so I just finished watching it and I was like, oh, she's still pretty hot.
Janie Davis, I watched the Cowboy Bebop, and I'm just gonna say
he was bebopping.
I watched it, and if you saw my Twitter post, look, I'm a huge fan, a huge fan. I've watched the original. Yeah, I've watched the original like tons of times. I have the soundtrack. I have the movie. This is one where I actually disagree with the fan base. I think yes, they fucked up the ending a bit. Not happy with all of the choices they made, but watch Dragon Ball Evolution and tell me this is a worse adaptation. Like, no, I've seen far worse. Death Note was fucking atrocious.
You don't like Dragon Ball Evolution?
No, that was the worst fucking anime movie in the history. It's literally on a list of worst anime
it
movies.
Is like in the top 10 movies of all time, period.
It's like, yeah.
Do
it's
you
just
not
bad.
love the Dragon Ball Z?
I love Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball Z.
Movie.
the movie is fucking atrocious. It is an abortion.
Called
It should have never
Shang-Chi.
been made. Shang-Chi was done well. Dragon
Oh,
Ball
you said
Evolution
evolution.
was
You said
done.
evolution. You said, sorry. I thought you said the
Yeah, it's
new
called
Dragon
Dragon
Ball
Ball
Z
Evolution.
movie called Shang-Chi.
So,
I'm sorry, I can't
so
fucking. He changed his name to Sean.
I thought was okay.
I
That
loved
I
it. I
thought was
fucking loved it.
weird.
And oh, we're not supposed to be doing spoilers, but I don't give a fuck. It's got my favorite villain in the movie guy. I was so goddamn happy when he showed up. You know who
I
I'm talking
mean,
about, right?
oh yeah. Our favorite villain appeared. The greatest villain from the Iron Man franchise.
Fuck yeah.
That was I'm just gonna say it. Top 10 MCU favorite scene. That be like, I'd say probably number 4.
What, his reappearance in this
Yes,
particular movie?
yes,
Oh, it's
because
so
his
good.
appearance would be like 3 or 2.
Are you fucking with me right now? I thought you hated him.
No, man, I don't hate. I hate the concept of what they did in the movie, but no, how can you hate him? You can't. You can't hate him. He,
Oh,
you
okay,
know, I,
so the character that he is, you don't hate. The
yes,
character he was, you're annoyed by.
yeah. I'm annoyed that he could have been that character and probably been really good.
Hi,
But
Fanta.
hey, Fanta, how are you? He could have been very good as that character, which is what annoys me. And he was when we thought he was that character. But like years later, I rewatched it and I saw what you were saying. Like when you already know what the twist is, and you're not seeing it for the first time, you have a different perspective. You're like, you know what? This actually isn't really as bad as I thought it was. It's one of those.
I'm
Like
an
I can rewatch
actor.
it and go, this isn't that bad.
That's right. Rebecca, it was a movie with Kristen Stewart made before Twilight. You have to check it out. Based in the 80s. I don't know what she's talking about. It's fine.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. I have
My
to
name's
talk to
Trevor.
my.
Trevor Slattery. I'm an actor. Fucking love it. Love it so goddamn much. Oh, this guy disappeared on me, so now it looks like I'm doing the show with somebody else. But in reality, it's just me and the wonderful people in the chat. If you would so kindly, wonderful people in the chat, go and shred the like button. I'd appreciate it very much. Huge fan of shredded cheese. Like, it's so versatile. So, like, you can use it on a sandwich. You need to. Why the hell not? It's cheese. Yummy, yummy. Hugh Screen, my favorite villain in Marvel is Loki. Loki's not a villain, though. He was a villain. He ain't a villain anymore. He'd like to think he is, but he's not. He definitely is not. I don't know what his grand plan is anymore. I think that universal domination isn't necessarily on the table. Not to mention the fact that he can't beat Thor. Like it just doesn't happen. It never happens. In every iteration, except for the one, if you watch the TV show, then you know that there's one iteration where he does beat Thor.
I'm sorry. That was my beautiful lady was calling me.
Oh, you didn't want to have that conversation on speakerphone?
No, not at all.
What?
Because I was talking about,
Oh my god,
you
you were
know,
talking about the late night playtime. Creepy.
um, maybe.
That's okay. That's okay. Enough said. Enough said. We get it. As Jane Davis said, Don't go in there.
That was perfect timing.
That was early. I just was able to use it now. Thank you.
No,
Did
but
you know that? Did you know that Fanta as well?
yeah. Hey, Fanta.
You already said hello to her, did you not?
Yeah. I just got distracted and forgot. I'm like, hey, squirrel, and lost my train of thought.
Phoebe, I don't like pre-grated cheese on sandwiches, only slices or freshly grated because it doesn't fall out while you're eating it that way. Or while you're eating it that way. Okay, well, it still counts. Shred the like button. Did you shred the like button, guy? Pretty sure I did not.
So, yeah, I'm actually glad to have talks about entertainment stuff tonight because I was pretty upset on my own show. So it's nice to talk about nonsensical things.
You had a show?
Yeah, yeah, the one you were asleep for half of it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Fair. I don't know if it was. It couldn't have been half of it, because I was definitely awake for the first fucking hour that you had me in the back. An hour.
I mean, I had a lot to say.
Yeah, but what? You just need to put Husky in the back because he can't keep his trap shut. You hear that, Husky? You son of a bitch. You got me put in the back of your fucking self. My comments are always timely and spectacular.
Yes, yes, they are. The greatest was when we get you and Justin together. That was, I think, the conversation we had in the back was fucking hilarious.
The back of what?
The green room.
Wait, when? On Friday?
After we went off air.
Oh, yeah, and then everyone left?
Yeah,
And I was like,
one
fuck,
day.
I'm still awake? Where am I
Well,
going?
it
Right
was
here.
it was ironic because me and Jay were like, "Yeah, we got to go." Did you guys even go to sleep after we left? Like, I feel like you were up for another
Everybody
like three
left.
hours.
No, I was up for a while, but nobody else, we didn't, like, nobody kept talking. Everybody left right away.
Oh, that surprises me because normally Justin will be up
Justin
for another
doesn't
like
shut up.
hour.
I know. He's like, bye, and gone. Yes.
Oh,
Yes. In
um,
fact, watch it twice.
oh yeah, yeah, yes, yes. Watch Halloween Kill. Don't believe the hype. I did a video on it. I don't. It's another one of those things. I've been feeling like on the outside of some of these debates because everybody bitched about Halloween Kills, and here's the argument that I think is the stupidest argument I've heard in a while. Well, Michael Myers is invincible and he kills a lot of people. Um, hello, welcome to Halloween. This
That's
has
supposed
always
to.
been a thing.
That's a negative. That's supposed to be a negative.
Yeah, I literally heard people their complaint was it was so unrealistic how he. And I'm like, that's like been established since like the '70s version. He's kind of almost like, and yes, I know it was kind of literal in some of the scenes, and I don't want to give it away if you're gonna watch it, but I mean, yeah, there's some hard to believe moments, but it's Michael Myers. Like Michael Myers, Jason, and Freddy are like invincible. That's like been established. I
No,
don't
when
get
when
why.
that one person is running that one direction and he does a particular action that causes a thing to happen, That is totally believable, and I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I was laughing my ass off at that scene because I was
I
like,
jumped back like 4 times.
I saw that with I saw the movie with Bitchy, and we got to that scene, and I laughed so hard. But she said she was like, "Holy shit!" Like she is not a big horror fan. If you guys don't know, like she doesn't, she's not afraid of horror movies. She just thinks they're stupid. Um, so it's very hard for her to like get behind stuff like that. And she actually really enjoyed the movie. So I don't understand why it's so weird to me. It's like such a divided movie. But so was the first Halloween uh, that they released. Like people didn't like the doctor scene in the last Halloween. And it's just like, okay, at this point, people, you're just bitching to bitch. Look, when somebody makes something that's close to the product, if you don't want to get shit like Ghostbusters 2016, then don't bitch about things that are honestly fucking stupid because then the directors won't do it. Hollywood will go, oh, well, people didn't like it, so we should just put out the shit we've been putting out.
And allegedly, that's how the MCU was built.
Like,
Don't worry,
MCU.
Husky. You don't need to be here. I was talking smack about you earlier.
Like, for me, look, we can agree the MCU has a particular formula. This is nothing new. I don't fault them for that. I would just like them to push the boundaries of that, which they did in WandaVision, and everybody bitched about it. And this is the thing that pisses me off about this argument. You have, and you've heard this one too, PB. You have people out there go, oh, the MCU is so formulaic. They always make the same stuff. Okay, so they do WandaVision, and everybody complains. And it's like, they did exactly what people asked them to do. They did something completely strange and unique and not in the same way that they normally do stuff. And people complained about it. So it's like either you want them to change or you want them to keep the formula, but you can't have it both ways.
No. That'd be some fun. I mean, it'd be nice to play both sides of the fucking fence there, wouldn't it? You'd
I
always be
mean,
right, and you never have to worry about being wrong.
I mean, I feel like a lot of hate commentators, and you know who I'm talking about when I say that. I I feel like a lot of those commentators are exactly that. They like they straddle both sides of the fence, so they never appear to be wrong because these same people will put up an argument for one show about how it's the same as every other show, and then they do something different, and they'll jump on the other side and say, "Well, this just doesn't make sense in continuity." And it's like you were just saying, like a video ago, how you didn't like it. Like, see, Husky has a point. Okay, I can understand that point. You found it boring. There were a lot of slow parts in it. I call that character development, but whatever. I guess, critiquing is a lost
The
art.
second
Anyway,
half of the season is better than the first.
uh,
Hello, Carmen. Hello, Carmen. Hello, Carmen. Hello, Carmen. Hello, Carmen. Do you think that I said hello to her this time?
I think you did. Hello, Carmen. How are you?
Rebecca says, Janie, I have a feeling PB would welcome Chinese food. That's what that says right there. Three-letter word for Chinese food. If he had my sister's cat, she would steal his cheese without regret. Oh, what a fucking bitch. You're right. I would have Chinese food with cheese on
I
the
mean,
side.
Chinese food is pretty good. I mean, have we proved it's actually from cats, or is that just us being racist white males?
Oh, no, that's complete conjecture because they eat weird stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you are talking about a culture that literally eats live octopus. That's like proven.
Stereotypes are not racist. Like I would love for people to understand that they're not. Like they have to do with a race, but I don't think less of these people because they eat cats and dogs. I think less of them because of how they don't slaughter the cats and dogs before they start to cook them.
And to be fair, the best way I heard it put, and I think it might have been Dave Chappelle or another comedian. They said stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason, and mostly that's based in some sort of fact. You don't get a stereotype, no matter what stereotype it is, unless there's evidence to prove why set thing is a stereotype. That's not racist. Literally, someone has done it to enforce the stereotype.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think less of this person because of this stereotype. Like if you brought up the stereotype of oh, what's a good stereotype? Asians eat rice, black people eat chicken, white people are super fat. Like I don't hate anybody because of these stereotypes. I don't think less of them because of the stereotype. In fact, I actually know what I'm getting. Like, if I wanted to go and talk to somebody about some barbecue chicken, you goddamn right I'm gonna drive my ass to fucking someplace down south and find me somebody with some heritage of making these barbecue ribs. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's like if I'm failing at math, I'm
I
going to
saw your
ask.
fucking message. Damn it,
Really, I
Carmen. What's up, Jack? Aloha.
aloha.
Like, I
Just
most
like
definitely
I'm
saw
pretty
his.
sure Captain Jack is a Lego of Captain Jack Sparrow in real life. That is him.
Yeah, he's a Lego football player with a
Yeah, yeah.
pirate
We
hat.
we've got evidence.
Who needs a helmet when you have a pirate hat?
I know. Yeah, it's like that's like the best defense, and it keeps you safe from krakens. This has been proven.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. You watch Pirates of the Caribbean? I mean,
I
uh,
must have
Jack
missed that
Sparrow would have
movie.
been done.
I don't know if I saw 4 and 5.
I have seen them all.
Definitely gonna see number 6. There's gonna be a bunch of lesbian pirates.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna
Yes,
be
really.
completely honest. I think
Yes,
it's a
really,
terrible
Carmen.
idea.
Yes. Continue.
I think it's a terrible idea. But if I know for a fact Margot Robbie will have a scene in there of the lesbian sort, I might go see it just to wait for that scene. And then I'm out. So
No,
Disney.
you're gonna be like, is it gonna happen again? Like, we gotta have happy ending. Uh huh.
So Disney, if you want to hook guys in with this lesbian pirates theme, what you need to do is to tease a scene with her and another well-known actress, and then don't show it until like the end of the movie.
Some of the boobs are plastic. It's true. It's true.
I mean, yeah,
What the
that is very every Husky goes. Everybody wants a hot lesbian scene.
Yeah. This is supposed to say Janie, not Jenny. Jenny is not here.
But yeah, I mean, I gotta say, we went through a rough patch with entertainment, but I gotta say, lately I've ran into good stuff, or maybe I've just been watching good things since I haven't had suggestions for terrible things. So, um, PB, have you watched Arcane? You need to watch Arcane.
What
That is
is
like
arcane?
it is with my two favorite characters from League of Legends, uh, Jinx and Vi, and basically their story. Picture
Arcane
like
is a League of Legends TV show.
yes, with the best
What the
animation
fuck?
ever.
Okay.
Just watch the first episode. You'll know whether or not you can follow it, but
What's it
it's pretty good.
on?
Huh?
What is it on?
Netflix.
Think outside the bun.
Uh, it's you'll see it. It's like right now, believe it's number three in the world. I shit you not. There was a video on it. Like this show uh has such great word of mouth. It is number three in the fucking world.
Well,
And I
my
say,
TV
wow.
Time app gives it a 5 out of 5. And it
Oh,
says, amid the stark discord of twin cities, Piltover and Zaun, two sisters fight on rival sides of a war between magic technologies and clashing convictions.
yes. And Jinx, picture Jinx is like the Joker in the League of Legends universe. And you
I've
and
never
as
played
far
League of Legends.
okay, just picture her like a female version of Joker, basically, for a video game. She's like insane, but this explains why she is. It is really, really, really good. Well voice acted, great art. Some of it looks like real, like photorealistic. Like they blend like 3D animation and there's some 2D in there for certain fights. It is probably one of the best like animations constructed in years. And added bonus, it's got a lot of Game of Thrones kind of things when they were good, like the political shit. Like there's a lot of that, like backstabbing and people trying to one up people and stuff.
I was just gonna start watching Invincible.
What's that?
I was just gonna start watching Invincible.
I mean, oh, that's a tough one. I would say definitely do Invincible first and then do um Arcane because Invincible is just fantastic, and you'll definitely like that. But like, no, Arcane is uh is great. Like once you get into it, there's a lot of stuff, and even if you've never ever even associated with League of Legends, it sets up the world so well that you could have literally had no idea about any of this or the characters, and it takes its time and explains like the world and the rules and things like that, and confirms something I've been waiting for years that Vi and uh, Caitlyn are in fact a power couple. Thank you, Riot Games. I've sent you multiple letters about this, and it's good to see
Oh, who are
you've
these
gotten them.
people you're talking about? What the hell?
Proof people like lesbian scenes. Atomic Blonde had one. Yeah, yeah. I remember that. I only ever watched. Actually, it's funny. I only ever watched Atomic Blonde because I heard that rumor, and I
I
can
like
confirm.
that movie.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I watched
Everyone
it because
says
I
it's
heard of that.
totally
I didn't think it was going
unrealistic,
to
but
actually
I
be good.
like it.
Oh yeah, I loved it. Like I thought that movie was so underrated. Like I don't know why it got so much hate. I guess because at the
Like,
time when it was
people,
released,
hold
there were
on a
too many of
second.
them.
I have a feeling that a lot of the people that don't like Atomic Blonde because, Wham and Power and the like, are the same people that are like, holy fuck, did you just see what Uma Thurman did? She punched herself out of her own grave box. Like, she
See,
could do that, but Atomic Blonde can't happen? Come on.
hold on one second. My bat phone is ringing.
Oh, the bat. Wait, Zod has a bat phone? Something about that seems sacrilegious. Like, why would you have a phone from the side of good or the side of vigilantism? Although I suppose Zod is doing a form of vigilantism. It just, is a lot more murder involved. Which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Stuffy nose is not fine. It's pissing me the fuck off. Jenny Davis says, Husky, worst gay scene ever. I winced my way through that. There is always time for lube. That's fair. The fight scenes in Atomic Blonde were awesome. I agree, Jamie. Husky, I think it's because they kept playing 99 red balloons. I don't know the words to that
Yes.
song. Do you know the words to the song? I don't know it, but there's 99 balloons.
What did I just walk back into? I was
You
just.
walked back into 99 red balloons. I used to be able to sing the German version, but not anymore. I'm
Oh man,
serious. I can still sing one song in German, but it's stupid. It's just
that's that's hilarious.
okay.
And now I'm going to tell my girl to come pick me up. She's gonna be like, I called you to ask you, and I was like, yeah, but I told you it's a 50-50 shot, and she'll be like,
Come pick you up.
I'll be right back. I gotta call my girl up, and then I've got to report to the other officer. I'm gonna meet myself.
Hey Becca, you shouldn't listen to a single thing that crazy ass Carmen says. Are you shitting me? You want her to scratch me? Unbelievable. And now you've bribed her. That's ridiculous. I will give you no catnip, and you will not scratch me. I feel like that's a fair deal. Seems fair. Like, I don't deserve being scratched. You don't deserve being scratched. Okay, biggest scratch aimed at my legs. Somebody wants to get banged from my legs. Just my legs. Although that would probably ban you from the rest of it. It's like, what do I want to say? It's like fuck, restraining order. You can't get a restraining order against just legs. Be like, yeah, you have to stay away from my legs, but you can be around the rest of
Fuck! I meant to press the mic, and I
the.
pressed the camera
I
button.
was wondering. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? He's just kind of looking around.
Yeah, I was like, oh wait, this isn't the right. Yeah. So I
This is
am
the
probably
joke I
gonna have
missed
to
before. Read this joke.
hold on because I should uh, read and drive. It says
Oh, I didn't
I.
know you were driving. I know who should play Jack Sparrow, the guy who played Edward Scissorhands.
That's hilarious.
Holy fuck, guy.
But yeah, I may have to pop off of here in a minute because I gotta go check in with the other officer and let him know no one's tried to break in and all that and see how his vacation was. But I figured I saw you come on and Husky wasn't there, and I'm like, oh, I can't let my co-host alone. So I put on my red cape and I jumped on stream. You're welcome.
I am very much welcome. Thanks for being here. And I don't know, I went for an hour already, and I was already not feeling good because I got a stuffy nose. And I don't want to fall asleep on the stream, so you can leave and then I can wrap up the stream because I don't need to hold you up for the wrapping up of the stream. Go to General Zod's Fandom Zone, check out a video, watch a stream, and then go to our mutual channel, Prophets of Geek Culture. He'll be putting out a video on there soon. It just depends on what your definition of soon is.
In the year 2099, where we get robots to do our videos, I will have like 10 uploaded.
But you hear that, people? 2099. So a mere, what is that, 78 years from now.
Yeah, hey, I'm on track faster than Stevie. So, I mean, you know,
Janie, I
Stevie's
read
gonna
your
post
stuffy
something by
nose
like,
trick like 3 times. I read it. I got you. It's under control. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you.
I mean, to be fair, I think Stevie's being held hostage by the Australian government. So I think we can give him a pass on that one.
No, he does a podcast every week. Descent into the wormhole. Go check it out. It's got its own
Oh,
YouTube channel.
oh, I might have to. All right, well, you guys
Zod,
have
Carmen says for you to leave the stream.
a.
Says Zod, leave the stream and leave us with the crazy bear.
All right. Well, I better be go. Don't worry, Planet Keys Queen. I'm doing my Ghostbusters review. It has changed because people want to do comparisons to uh
2016, and I don't give
2016.
a fuck about 2016. It's
Yeah,
trash.
that's exactly my point. So I'm going to be that dick who does a one for one comparison and tells how um grossly wrong the media is, and even putting this movie in the same conversation as 2016. I'm gonna do. It's taken me a while because I got to pick my shots carefully because Sony are assholes. So I got to find a lot of stills to do it, but I'm going to do a shot for shot comparison and prove how wrong the media is in every one of their critiques of this film. This is the first time I've seen the media so actively go so hard on something. Like, this is the worst we've seen in a few years now. Like, I have never seen them attack something this hard in a very long time. It's been a while since they've gone after something this bad. So,
Zod,
um,
Carmen says, no, I did say that, you fucking crazy bear. We don't want Zod. Pretty sure
so
I got all that right.
I mean, so yeah, I'll be putting that out for you. But you all have a good
Good.
night.
I
I'll see
will.
you all later, Mr. Pop Culture PB. Hope you feel better, and yeah, everybody have a good night.
Bye. All right, now I'm all alone again and I can wrap the stream up in peace instead of trying to have a conversation at the same time. It's a huge pain in the ass because people are like, hey, I gotta go. See what happened? He had to leave and it took him an extra 5 minutes to leave instead of like, well, I gotta go check in with the guy, so go check out my YouTube channel, follow me on the tweets, and peace out, motherfuckers. Right? Carmen says, PB, 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 PB. I'm right here for a little while longer. I just blacked back in. What movie do the media hate now? The media, I don't think that the media hates the movie. I think that they want you to love Ghostbusters 2016. Damn it, Wookiee Supremacy. You got here at the end. I know it's been a short one, but as you can hear, I'm all stuffed up and I need to get to sleep because I got to work tomorrow. I had a little bit of time off. It was a great time off. Today was a pretty good day. It started out a little rough because I got up early to go hunting, didn't see shit in the woods. And then things started to turn around as soon as football got on the TV because my fantasy team, it's 10:35. We can see how much I won by. Let's do that. The Packers won, man. The Packers fucking won. They beat the Rams. That's important for seeding. I love everything about it. Thank you very much. It was a great fucking game. I got a bunch of fantasy points out of it. Well, I shouldn't say a bunch. I got 15 from Aaron Jones. See what the update is. The game is still going on. There's 48 seconds left. 14 points out of your kicker. That's pretty damn good. But the score is Herbie fully loaded, 86.5 to the. You'll love this name that I have for my fantasy football team, the PBs. And it's spelled Peabees. And it is a P, an animated P, dressed up as a bumblebee. Everything about it worked perfectly. Anyway, that game's going to be over, and I'm going to have another fantasy game. And I'll be 2 spots out of first place, even though I only got a 500 record in week 12, which isn't the greatest. But I won this week against Mad Squirrel's son. So you can suck it, Herbie, fully loaded. I don't know why you thought that you could take me down. You barely did last time, and that's when I had the world's worst showing. But this is what I expected from your team, because it's trash. Oh, the Wolfpack did terrible. My God, 34 points, dude. You got Russell Wilson, and he's going to throw it to Tyler Lockett, so you're never going to catch up here. Anyway. Oh, I heard sports ball. Sports ball. Ma wah 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 wah. The deer are plotting against. No, they're just fucking. I saw where it was laid down before I walked into the woods, and there were fucking tracks and everything. I didn't see nothing. And now I gotta wait 2 weeks, and then they'll have another weekend for hunting, and then hopefully I can blow something's fucking brains out at that point, and get some delicious venison. Anyway, I'd like to thank all you for coming here, especially you, Wookiee Supremacy, especially you. Thank you. God damn it. Anyway, he's up there. He's people say hi to him. I'll get to comment off the screen. Anyway, I'm wrapping it up soon. So share this. Hit the like button. Don't do that. Shred the like button. Shred, share, and fuck, I'll have to think up another S. Smile, because, you're gonna laugh at a video that you shared with somebody. And then you can feel better that you brightened up their day, that you shared one of my videos with them. They'll get a kick out of it, and I will appreciate that you are sharing it with the world. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Oh, I'll be back at some point next week. I'm sure I'll be on with Zod on Friday. Might do a couple live streams during the week. You never know whose channel I'm going to pop up on. People like to have me. I don't necessarily like to have them, which might be a good rule to have. It might be a bad rule to have. Who fucking knows? The deer live, victory or death, literally. Yeah, I'm hoping for multiple death. Multiple death. What you don't know is that I have my socks on still, which is unusual for me. So I will rock out with my socks on. That doesn't sound as good, does it? It sounds terrible. Oh, I'll have to come up with something better. Anyway, I told you all the things. I'll come up with another S. You can share it with somebody. And they can shred the like button themselves. We'll get all kinds of likes on this motherfucker. It'll be a short replay. You can play it at 1.5 speed. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for participating, especially you, Wookiee Supremacy. I have a feeling that you're going to go back and rewatch anyways. Me and Zod talked about a bunch of your favorite stuff. That's all I'm going to have to say. That'll be enough enticement. But until next time, everybody, do you know the only rule in the fandom forest? It's really fucking cold in winter, and I love it.